So just working along there. And after we've done that a bit, then we can pull the joint. How I pull the joint is I get so we can grab the thumb like this, where we bend the thumb and then grip it with our hand like this. And then we can just pull it like that. And you can hear that click. That's that joint, because I loosened up here, it was able to move. After we've done that, then we can use our thumb to get in there and work it more. Okay, so we can slide it along that band. We can also use our fingers to come in through here. We can use our thumb across here. And so I've got that joint loose, but this one now is tight. So I'm going to hold this pressure point here. This is called the great eliminator in Chinese medicine. It's a letting go point. And what I can do is come from this angle. It's much better to get this point from this junction of these two bones than it is to come in here, because it's very easy to miss it. So you can come in here like that, hold that point, and then move it around a bit. Give it a shake, hold it at your maximum that you can bear. And then caress all through here, squeezing from both sides, okay? And then hold it and move it. Okay. We can also then come in again from this side and get into this muscle. And as I say, for massage therapists, they're going to have quite a lot of muscle development through here. And of course, it's my left hand, so it's not as tight or as strong as my right, but so we can hold a point anywhere where we feel it's holding on. So we get that feeling of what's tight, what's not. Okay, we can come back and see if it's still held in here. And in here as it comes into this joint. And just working through like this. After we've done that, we can actually follow these two bands up then. So we can work up like this. Okay, we can even do things like this. This is always done with a loose wrist, so it bounces. So sort of tenderizing. Then after we've done that, we can come in with our fingers. This is a doubling up motion that I use. My fingers to work along the band. We can work like this. We can even move our hand into this band, so this inner thumb band. We can either rub it, hold it and move, let's hold that point, and then come up here, and I can feel that's pretty tight. And you can see it's starting to loosen up. It's still a bit too tight to go. We can do things like stretch the thumb like this. Give it a really good stretch and just hold it there. And then we can turn the thumb. There we go, got a click out of it now. Okay. Again, always just up to your own level of pressure that you can handle. Then I can hold in here, start to bring this up a bit more, so just working through. Okay, and if I've done a good job on the thumb itself, then I should be able to follow this up really easily. And the same with this band. And then I can follow that up into my bicep. And up here as well. We can do things like this, just holding and moving on the band there. And then on our own shoulder, we can do things like this, where we get in. We can also work it like this. We can squeeze. and then come right up into our chest. So we can work, yeah, we can work our bands pretty well. And I would just do that with every finger, and depends on how long I have. So if I want to do a really thorough job of this hand, I would then come in and do this finger. I've just changed angle so the sun is behind me, plus you're going to get a nice view of the sunset, which is just a little added bonus in this beautiful area. Spiritual healing powers, I believe, so do a lot of people. But we're going to come now to the next joint. So I feel like my thumb is definitely a lot looser. Again, I could do more. I could continually, you know, try and pull it, open it up, move it around, stretch it. But I want to come to this finger now, okay? So I'm going to start again at the very tip. Okay, and again, that feels pretty what I call charged, kind of intense, even not going quite as hard as I was on my thumb, and that's going up to pretty close to my pain threshold right there. So I'm just going to hold that and breathe into it. Oh. Breath is actually a very important concept in Hawaiian healing as well. The breath of life. Okay, then I'm going to work through here and start to follow this one. There's no particular way that you have to start. And I can handle a little bit more here, so I'm going to go a bit deeper. Again, I'm using this point now. I could use the side. Getting in a bit deeper now. It's just that tip was quite sore for me. Okay, if I'm having trouble getting the accuracy, I've got Ellie here at the same time as filming, my little daughter. We were going to do a baby massage video, but she wasn't feeling in the mood, so. Now I'm just working right along here, and I can feel very much like it's a lot of tightness and blockage through there. When it comes to loosening this joint of the thumb and this area here, I always look at the two fingers combined. All right, now I'm going to work through here. Oh, whoo, that's intense. That's intense. Luckily, I got a beautiful view to look at. Working along there. Oh, and breathing deeply. Okay, when I feel like it's getting a bit much. Deep breathing will enhance your pain threshold and your ability to process things. Plus, it's all about this, we're shifting the tension, we're shifting what's there, and it's got to come out. All right, especially when we're looking at it on that more subtle level. Okay, we can do things like move the joint side to side by holding with the other two fingers, or the thumb and the finger. Same here. Not quite as easy, and I can pull this finger. So bend it slightly. If I just come here, that'll help me get this joint. There we go. And if I come here, it'll help me get this joint, sometimes this one. That one's not going yet. We need to still do this side. Into here. So that sun's going down at the moment. Ellie got a little bit, I think she's getting a bit tired, so but yeah, like such a beautiful place here. Bye-bye, sun. This is actually very close to the area. I think that if you ever watch videos of Over the Rainbow, by Brother Is, from the voice from Makaha. I'm pretty sure this is where they threw his ashes out in Pokai Bay, because they've got a memorial to him in Makaha, which is where I lived for many years. But it is a very beautiful area. And yeah, a lot of Hawaiian spiritual energy coming through this area. I don't know if you can see, but just as we're heading off here, the moon is rising over the other side. So this is such a beautiful promontory, because you've got this side here, and then over here You've got Buckeye Bay, and you got this point over here, the palm trees, and the sunset. And yeah, we're gonna go for a swim before it gets dark.